lines with the help of a pointer. So this particular problem comes under the category called parallel to both the planes. That means parallel to HP and VP. That means we have to create a line like this. Okay, that means we have to create a reference line first. Then we can create a two lines. This one is front view and this one is top view. Okay, front view will available in VP plane and top view will available in HP plane. Okay, so depends upon the dimension we have to create this. So this one is our first quadrant. Okay, so this one is our first quadrant. So this is HP and this one is VP. So in this condition, the line should be parallel to both the planes. So this is what our condition. So line should be parallel to both the planes. Okay, and also with that there are some more condition that is available in this problem. So first I will read the problem once again. Line AB. So here the name of the line is AB. That is 30 mm long. So the length of the line is 30 mm. Okay, and that is parallel to both the planes. So this is what our condition. It is parallel to both the HP and VP. And the line is 40 mm above HP and 25 mm in front of VP. Okay, so it is like a condition that we have seen in our topic called projection of points. So initially you can create the first initial starting point of the line. Okay, so the line is 40 mm above HP and 25 mm in front of VP. Full stop. Then draw its projections. That means we have to create the diagram. Okay, so what is our procedure? So initially we will create a horizontal line. So that is called it as a reference line. And the name of the reference line is X and Y. So here it is named as section Y. And we have to write the plane name. So above reference line, we have to mark it as a VP. And below reference line, we have to mark it as HP. Okay, so this is what we call it as first quadrant representation. And we can start our problem. Okay, so in this problem, we are having a line that is a true length of the line is 30 mm. So what is called true length? The actual length of the particular line. Okay, so the length of the line is 30 mm. And here we are having a condition. The line is 40 mm above HP. Okay, and 25 mm in front of VP. So we have to create a line that is 40 mm above HP. So what is this called? We have to create a line that is 40 mm above HP. That means from the reference line, we have to create a 40 mm distance. So that is what created here. And after that, we have to create a 25 mm in front of VP. So if it is in front of VP, we have to mark the line that is below the reference line. That should be below the reference line. So what is the dimension of the distance? That is 25 mm. So here it is marked as 25. Okay. So from the reference line. So from the reference line, initially you can create a vertical line. Okay. So this one is a vertical line. This one is a thin line. This one is a thin line. Okay. So from the reference line, you can pick a point in this vertical line that should be 40 mm above HP, and after that you can name it as A dash. Okay, then you can create the top view first point that is called A. So you can pick a point here that should be 25 mm below the reference line, because here it is marked as 25 mm in front of it. Okay, then you can continue with our required dimension. So the length of this line, that is 30 mm. So you can create a 30 mm horizontal line. Here also you can create a 30 mm horizontal line. So in this condition, that is parallel to both the planes, we can able to see the front view, top view with the true length. So this is the only condition. In this only condition, we can able to see the front view and top view with its true length. Okay, so after creating this line, you will get a second point, that is the end of this line. So here you can mark it as B dash, and here you can mark it as B. Okay, so this one is our front view, so you have to highlight this. and this one is our top view, so you have to highlight this. Okay, so next you have to proceed with the dimension. So here we are having 3 dimensions. One is the true length, that is 30 mm, and another one is 40 mm above HP and 25 mm in front of VP. Please remember one thing: you have to mention each and every dimensions that is given, that is available in the problem. Okay, so like this, you have to create a projection line, then you have to create a dimension line, then you have to do this arrowhead. So then you can dimension like this. It is 30 mm, so you don't have to mention the unit. You can directly mention it as 30. Okay, that should be available at the center of this line. So it should not touches the line. So you should have a minimum of 2 mm distance between the line. Okay. After that, you have to mention the 2 dimensions, that is from reference. So here you can create a projection line. So in this place, you don't have to create a projection line because already we are having a reference line. Okay. And also here you can create a projection line. Then you can create a dimension line in between these 2 lines. Okay. So the distance between the reference line to the front view, that is 40 mm, and the distance between the reference line to the top view, that is 25 mm. It is a first quadrant, so please remember this. We are using a first angle projection. So in first angle projection, you will get a front view that is above the reference line, and you will get a top view that will be below the reference line. Okay. So on my very humble request, please remember this. ஏரோ ஹெட்ஸை வந்து யாருமே ப்ராப்பராக மார்க் பண்ணுறது இல்லை. ஸோ உங்களோட அசைன்மெண்ட் சப்மிட் பண்ணதில் நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன் நிறைய பேர்த்தோடது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மேக்ஸிமம் நிறைய வந்து எல்லோரும் கரெக்டாக பண்ணுறீங்க. ஸோ இட் ஷுட் பி எ க்ளோஸ்டு அண்ட் ஃபில்டு ஏரோ ஹெட். ஓகே, ஸோ லைக் திஸ். ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்து என்ன பண்ணீங்கன்னா ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ஓப்பன் ஏரோ ஹெட் போடுறீங்க. ஸோ இட் இஸ் நாட் அவர் டெக்னிக். ஸோ வி ஷுட் யூஸ் ஒன்லி க்ளோஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஃபில்டு ஏரோ ஹெட். Okay, so after doing this, you have to highlight all the required points, dimensions, and views. That is called, you have to highlight X and Y, and you have to highlight VP, HP. Then you have to highlight the notations like A dash, B dash, AB. Then you have to highlight the arrowhead, then the dimensions. So you have to highlight all the arrowheads, and also you have to highlight all the dimensions. And also with that, our required diagram, that is this front view and top view. So these mentioned points, values, and lines should be highlighted. That means you have to use the HP pencil. Is it okay? Any doubts?
Sir. சார் பேரலா டைமென்ஷன் மார்க் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கீங்க சார்.
இதில் தப்பாக தான் இருக்கு. பேரலாக பண்ணக்கூடாது. அதாவது இந்த 40-25 வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு எப்படியா இருக்கணும்னா வெர்டிக்கல் டைரக்ஷனில் இருக்கும், சாரி ஹரிசாண்டல் டைரக்ஷனில் இருக்கும். இந்த டைமென்ஷன் கொஞ்சம் மிஸ்டேக் இருக்குது. ஆக்சுவலாக என்னால் பென் ஆப்ஷன் யூஸ் பண்ண முடியல, ஏன்னா அது லைன்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணி ட்ரா பண்ணது. ஸோ இந்த 40-25 மட்டும் உங்களுக்கு நான் இப்போ ஆக்சுவலாக வெர்டிக்கலாக லைன்ஸ் இருக்குது, லெட்டர்ஸ் இருக்குது. யூ ஹாவ் டு ரைட் திஸ் லெட்டர்ஸ் இன் ஹரிசாண்டல் பொசிஷன். ஓகே, இது ரெண்டு மட்டும் தான் மிஸ்டேக். திஸ் ஒன் இஸ் ரைட்.
சார் பேரலா டைமென்ஷனும் போடலாமாங்க சார்?
பேரலா
சார் 40-25 ரெண்டும் ஒரே சார். அந்த
அது போடலாம், டைமென்ஷன்ஸ் அது கொடுக்கலாம். இப்போ இது தாராளத்தை கொடுக்கலாம், அது ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை.
ஓகேங்க சார்.
ஸோ திஸ் ஒன் இஸ் ரைட். ஸோ நீங்கள் கேட்குறது என்னன்னா இது ரெண்டையுமே கேட்குறீங்க, ஸ்ட்ரைட் லைனாக கொடுத்துருக்கீங்க, அது ஓகே, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். ஸோ the procedure is both the dimension lines should not get crossed lines. அதாவது இந்த டைமென்ஷன் லைன்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கிராஸ்ட் லைனாக வரக்கூடாது. ஸோ லைக் திஸ், ஒரு 40 mm ஒரு லைன் போட்டிருக்கேன், இங்கே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இன்னொரு லைன் இதில் கிராஸ் ஆகக்கூடாது. ஸோ தட் இஸ் வாட் அவர் ரெக்யர்மெண்ட். மற்றபடி இந்த ரெண்டு லைனும் கிராஸ் ஆகலை, ரெண்டும் டச் தான் ஆகுது, அதனால ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லை. இட்ஸ் ஓகே.